Let's look at verse 37. We'll start at verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man. That's when the end gonna come. Of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. The Most High is the only one that know. The angels don't know. You know, most certainly no man know. He said, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Whereas in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving into marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark with his family. Shem, Ham, and Japheth and their wives, 8 people. And knew not until the flood came. He ain't know. Till the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Okay. Nobody gonna know. Why? Because he said in 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Most High will come as a thief in the night. So he say, no man knows. Will come like a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Gonna burn this place up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and righteousness, looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So what conversation should you have? Let's see. Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. That's what it's about. Being able to be there to see this righteousness that's coming on this earth. His promise is going to happen. And that's what it's about. But it's to Israel, because he told us in John 4:22. That's what Mashak Yahushua said. Can't put nobody but who he says salvation is for right here. St. John 4:22. You worship, you know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation, power, salvation, rulership, salvation, authority is of the Jews. Point blank. That's the children of Israel. Point blank, no doubt about it. He said it, I read it, I believe it, you believe it. It is so. It's coming. It is so. Let's go back to the book of Joshua. Joshua is the one that brought us out of the wilderness. Joshua 24 and 24. And the people said unto Joshua, the Most High our power will we serve, and his voice will we obey. So Joshua made a covenant with the people that day and set them a statute and an ordinance in Shechem. But we know what they did. They said, we're going to follow him. We're going to follow just what he said. But they didn't. They didn't. I'll say we didn't. We was there as a people, you know. That's one thing Ezra showed me, you know. We put ourselves there. Most High smile is in the eyes of the Most High. Because Daniel 9:11 says, yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing that they might not obey thy voice. Even though they said in Joshua 24:24, the people said unto Joshua, just after we came out of the wilderness, the Most High our power will we serve, and his voice will we obey. Daniel 9:11. Yeah, all Israel have transgressed thy law, even by departing that they might not obey thy voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of the Most High, because we have sinned against him. We sin against the Most High. So that's why I'm in the condition that we in. But he still loves us. He still loves us. He said he's never going to do away with his chosen people. And ain't nobody going to do away with us. Look at St. John, the 5th chapter. Start at verse 39. It says, search the scriptures. These words of Mashiach Yahushua. He says, search the scriptures. What scriptures? The Old Testament. The old scrolls, because that's all they had at the time he's speaking. Search the scriptures, for in them ye think ye have eternal life, and they are they which testify of me. And you know, he came in the volume of the book. He's in the Old Testament. And ye will not come to me that ye might have life. See, people don't want to come to him that you might have everlasting life. I receive not honor from men, but I know you, that ye have not the love of the Most High in you. I am come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him ye will receive. That's right. He didn't even come in his own name. He came in the name of the Father, Yahweh. The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Most High. See, I am come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him ye will receive. Just like the people today. You see on the church, you see founded by Reverend this person, or Pastor this person. That's all the people know about is that pastor. Because he coming in his name. In the name of the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. See, how can ye believe which receive honor one of another and seek not the honor that cometh from the Most High only? Do not think that I will accuse you to the Father. There is one that accuses you, even Moses, in whom ye trust. What did he tell him? What did Moses bring? He brought the law. He said, hey, Moses is going to accuse you. And how can Moses accuse him if Moses been dead, buried, and his ashes, dust, the dust? If Moses is going to be accusing, is he a man he should lie? No. He's not a man he should lie. He said, do not think, verse 45, that I accuse you to the Father. There is one that accuses you, even Moses, in whom ye trust. For had you believed Moses, ye would have believed me, for he wrote of me. But if ye believe not his writings, how shall ye believe my words? See? People don't want to believe his words. What was his words? His words was dealing with teaching us the laws of the Most High. Everybody learn from them. Look at look at John 1:45. Philip findeth Nathanael, and said unto him, we have found him of whom Moses in the law and the prophets did write. Mashiach Yahushua of Nazareth, the son of Joseph. So it's showing you that they found a Mashiach Yahushua who Moses wrote about and the prophets. They wrote about a Mashiach Yahushua. So I don't understand how anyone could not believe in him. The prophets wrote about him. Let's get a few in Go to Micah, the 5th chapter, the 2nd verse. But thou, Bethlehem, was where Mashiach was born. Ephrathah, though thou be little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of thee shall he come forth unto me, that is to be ruler in Israel, whose going forth have been from of old, from everlasting. Now who is that? This going forth have been from of old, from everlasting. When you read Revelation 3:14. And unto the angel of the church of the Laodiceans write, these things said the Amen, the faithful and true witness, the beginning of the creation of the Most High. That's what I can say from everlasting. Because he was the beginning of the creation of the Most High. Mashiach Yahushua. That's why you see it as such. Let's go to the book of Job. 19. And 25. Job 19 and 25. For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. Hear that? For I know that my Redeemer liveth, and that he shall stand at the latter day upon the earth. He's going to stand right here on the earth. And bring forth judgment. Oh yeah. You can read Isaiah the 63rd chapter. The first verse down. You see that judgment. And you can see what he's going to do in 2nd Ezra 13th chapter. Yeah. Go through that. So now, if the Most High said this, we got to get some of the basic ones too. Joel 2:27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Most High your power, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and none else. I mean, come on, say none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. Go over to the next chapter. Amos 3:1 and 2. Hear this word that the Most High has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. So you only know Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why I say he's going to punish us, because the laws was given to us, and the judgment for breaking his laws is the punishment, the curses that he put upon us, and the hard affliction that we going through and have been through. So nobody's going to get away with anything. You just going to reap the benefit of the kingdom, or you're going to meet the wrath of the Most High through a Mashiach Yahushua and the holy angels. Those are the two choices we have. Choose life or death. Nothing else. Look, Jeremiah 10 and 16. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Most High of hosts of armies is his name. So, he chose Israel. Always. Ecclesiastes 17:17. In the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus 17:17. It's on page 80. For in the division, not the integration, but in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people, but Israel is the Most High's portion. See? He said he loved Israel. Let's continue. Romans 9:13. Romans 9:13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved. You know, he ain't never say he loved anyone but Jacob. Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Say, Jacob have I loved. But Esau, was a biblical name for the so-called white man, have I hated. You say, have I hated? That's past tense. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? The Most High forbid. But we said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy. And I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. That's what he said. Can't change it. It was written where? In Malachi, the first chapter, the first verse. The last prophet of the Old Testament. Because you see who's in power. When Matthew comes into power, into existence, who's in power? When the Mashiach came into existence, who's in power? The so-called white man. Malachi 1:1. The burden of the word of the Most High to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Most High. See, you don't ever say, show me where he say he loved any nation beside the children of Israel. It's not here. Yet you say, wherein have thou loved us? So he can say, was not Esau Jacob's brother? Said the Most High, yet I loved Jacob. And I hated Esau. That's what it said. I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Where'd he come from? Mount Seir and the Caucasian come from the Caucasus Mountains range between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea, between South Georgia, Russia. See? Mosiah's not with everybody. No matter how you look at it, you might want him to be, but he's not. He's not the power of everybody. I mean, come on, let's deal with that. I mean, just in itself. This is what he said. You want to hear some prejudice? You want to hear some racism? Look what the Most High said, who he the power of. Let's deal with that. Since y'all want to call on God, this we say the power of. Exodus 3 and 15, 16. And Most High said moreover to Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the Most High power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob, who is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, have sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. So how's any other nation going to put their nation in here, who we say this is his name, how they going to put his name amongst their name? He didn't say Abraham, Isaac, and Esau. Abraham and Ishmael and his descendants. Nah. He said, go and gather the elders of Israel together, verse 16, and say unto them, the Most High power of your fathers. It's our forefathers. The power of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob appeared unto me, saying, I have surely visited you and seen that which is done to you in Egypt. That's his name forever. Mashiach Yahushua acknowledged him as such. Matthew 22:32. So how you get all nations out of this? When you say God, who you talking about? That's what I say. When they say God bless you, who you talking about? Our God? Our power? The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? This is what Mashiach Yahushua acknowledged him as. Matthew 22:32, as it is written, I am the power of, well, let's go to 31 so you know he's talking about the Most High. But as touching the resurrection of the dead, have ye not read that which was spoken unto you by the Most High, saying, I am the power of Abraham, and the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob. Jacob is, the Most High is not the power of the dead, but of the living. And I hope y'all getting this, because if it's a review for you, review. But you should know this by heart, who the Most High say he is the power of. I'm bringing it to you. Better recognize Acts 3:13. The power of Abraham and of Isaac and of Jacob. Didn't he say that's his name forever? Here we are in the scriptures. He's being revealed right here. This the power right here. And you call him the power of Abraham, the power of Isaac, and the power of Jacob. The power of our fathers, that's our forefathers, have glorified his son, Mashiach Yahushua, whom ye delivered up and denied him in the presence of Pilate, when he was determined to let him go. Wicked Israelites. See? So, no matter how you look at it, Mashiach Yahushua said this, Matthew 15:24. But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So he was sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Not to everyone, but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Point blank, without a shadow of a doubt, no doubt about it. 2 Samuel's. Y'all still with me? Okay, 2 Samuel 7. 2 Samuel 7:23. And what one nation in the earth is like thy people, your people, Most High, even like Israel, who the Most High went to redeem for a people to himself, and to make him a name, like our name, Yah, Shah, Allah. Make him a name and to do for you great things and terrible for thy land, before thy people, which thou redeemest to thee from Egypt, from the nations and their gods, their powers. For thou hast confirmed to thyself thy people Israel to be a people unto thee forever. And thou, Most High, art become their power. Not anybody else's power. That's why Paul said this in